Hello, everybody. I'm trying this again. I recorded a whole video and uploaded it and tried to watch it back. And there was nothing, no more than like 8 seconds there. So I don't know what happened there. Okay, I don't want to be on here very long. But what I wanted to do was give you, from me in my words, what happened. Okay. First of all, I hate autocorrect when you're texting somebody because I sent out a message to my sisters because, well, let them know what's going on, basically. And autocorrect changed my words. And boy, did it ever mess them up. Because I still have the messages that on my phone that I sent out. But that ain't what they got. I don't know how it happened. But anyway, it said that my wife had no pulse. I couldn't find a pulse. And that's not what happened at all. But, okay. I'm going to condense a lot of this because it's a very long story and I need to sleep, okay? So, hi everybody anyway. I saw him come up, but I didn't catch it. Did it? Okay, sorry. Well, on the 25th, this is how it started. My wife has a scheduled checkup visit with the doctor, because of her condition. For you that don't know, she has idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, and it's a very severe case. It's terminal. Okay, she has to go every 3 months or so to the doctor, and he does a checkup. So, we loaded up in the truck and headed for Beverly. Heels, that is. Anyway, we got got to the doctor's office, and I knew she only had a little bit of oxygen left in the one tank, but should have been enough to get where we were going. But I got there, and I went to, before I went in to get a wheelchair, I says, I better change your tank out because it's probably getting time to change it. And it said the amount we left the house with is still in there. And there's no way that's right. And there's a little green light on the oxygen conserver that blinks. And what it does is, in order to make, she's on 6 liters flow of oxygen, so in order to make it last longer, it pulses it with like little psst, psst, up her nose with her cannula. And it flashes a light when it's sending out a jolt of, what do you call it, blast of oxygen. Well, it wasn't happening. So what the heck? So I took the old tank off that still had some oxygen in it, and I tried a new tank. I put it on there. Same thing. So, okay, there's 2 things that happened. This is number one. She had rode all the way from our house here to her doctor's office, which is almost an hour away from us, with no oxygen whatsoever. And neither one of us knew it, because when you push the button on top to test it, the green light flashed, and that's what you do. And it's supposed to be working after that. Well, I go in, I had to use the potty, so came out, and my wife got the wheelchair, got my wife in there and everything. And I said, are you going to be able to do this with no oxygen or nothing? But she did it. Got her in the wheelchair, got her into the doctor's office. 3 different nurses came in with these, you've probably all seen them, these blood pressure, temperature, O2 sensor things all in one thing. It's, like a monitor thing. And they hook you up and it does everything for them. So it kept going off. She couldn't get a blood pressure. And she said, "What the heck?" So she tried it again. No blood pressure. Tried it again. No blood pressure. So she said, "Well, maybe something's wrong with the machine." So she went and got another machine and brought it in. Tried it again. No blood pressure. And they did this, I don't know how many times, I lost count. And she tried new cuffs, new machine, everything, and they could not get a reading at all. And her O2 was dangerously low because she had been all that time without oxygen, and neither one of us knew it. So the doctor come in and he says, because my wife, he sends her to the hospital for any little thing, and she did not. I mean, she was adamant about it too. She's, "I am not going to the hospital. I am not going to be in there for Thanksgiving." She's, "I want to be home to see my kids and stuff," which, a mother. And that's understandable to me. And I said, "Oh my gosh." Before we left her special pharmacy pills that she takes, I said, "You better put these in your purse in case he sends you to the hospital." I stuck them in her purse. She took them back out. So I went over to the hospital. They had an ambulance come get her and take her to the hospital. Oh my goodness. So we go over there. They wouldn't let me go in the back with her when they were, whatever they were going to do to her, I don't know. Um, I sat out there, I would say, five, a good 5 hours in the waiting room. And my wife's back in the emergency room, and she told them, "Go get my husband. Go get my husband." They didn't come. So the third time she says, "Get my husband now." So finally they come out and got me. Well, then I go into the ER room where she's at, and we sat there for another, well, I don't want to exaggerate, but probably another good 5 hours or so. I don't know. I mean, it might not have been that long, but it sure seemed like it. So when I left last night, see, I had to leave because the company that she gets her oxygen from was bringing the new air thingy for the oxygen tanks and regulator, no, conserver, I think she called it. It pulses. She was going to bring that over, but me or my wife had to be here to sign for it because they wouldn't, you know, let my parents do it. They're right across the road. When they brought the concentrator, the big one over, the first one, we weren't here, so they took it over to my mom and dad's house. But this is different. I I have to sign for it, or she does, and she's laying in the hospital, so she can't sign for it. And they always want her pills, the special pharmacy pills. I said, "I put them in your purse. Why didn't you leave them there?" So I had to come home to get those. Oh, so I come home and got them anyway. And that meant she had to be up there again and me here. Did not want any part of that. But okay. Now, how do I say? They gave her, they poked and prodded her in so many places. They did, um, they did, let's see if I can get them in order. I can't get them in order because there's too many things. She has an IV in both arms. She has, um, this hand has about 7 purple holes in it. She's got them in her elbow joint there where they put IVs in both arms. Uh, they they gave her more Lasix because her legs are all swelled up. Uh, she has a nasty looking rash down her legs that just appeared. And let's see, I know I'm not getting this in order. I'm half asleep. Uh, they did a C scan. They did uh, ultrasound on her legs. Found out she has a blood clot in her left leg. Um, Now they're giving her heparin, and another doctor came in tonight before I left. And they're going to give her Coumadin also, which I'm not happy about because that's rat poison. Uh, they did X-rays. They did. I don't. They were shooting stuff in her, taking blood out. They did blood gases 3 times that I know of, and those are extremely painful. Uh, her oxygen was dangerously low, but that's fine now. Uh, Now they're trying to stabilize her blood pressure, and the doctor said she takes losartan, which is potassium, and she's also taking potassium because she's on Lasix, and they don't want her to lose too much potassium. So I think he's going to have to take her off of her blood pressure med because she's bottoming out, I think is what's going on. So I wanted to do one the other night, you guys. I'm sorry for all the uh, mixed up messages that went out. I didn't catch it, and I was shaking so bad, and I mean, I was coming apart, okay? And I know there's going to be people out there that judge me because I'm not there with her right now. But you know what? It's none of your business. It's like, you don't know, my situation or nothing. It's like, I cannot sleep in a hospital. I can't. And I've tried. I can't. I stayed awake in there with her for 3 days before. I can't sleep in a hospital. So I'm here because, as you can see, there's Daisy over there. Oh, you can see the oxygen tanks on the coffee table over there. So, I'm not lying because I get accused of all kinds of stuff. You would not believe the trolls I've been getting lately. I try to get them before you guys even see their ridiculous comments. But it's like I don't have to explain anything I do to anybody. But all of you guys out there, and you know who you are, pretty much everybody here, have been praying for us, and I'm telling you, we felt it. Gomez, she's right. She said everybody needs to hear it from you, Grampy, and I said, I know, but I didn't want to do it tonight. I was going to do it later. But I know I'm going to get it from family and stuff. They're going to say you should be up there with her. It's like I love my wife dearly. We've been married for 35 years. Well, we've been together for 35 years. I've known her. She's been a friend of mine since I was about 7. She knows I love her. She's very secure. And for you guys to even think such a thing as that, I just don't understand. But for you, all of you out there that were there in my time of need, I can't tell you. I know I'm going to lose her someday. That's hard enough to face. And then I have to deal with all the stupid things that people say and hurtful things. Accusing me of all kinds of stuff that I never did. It was all lies. See, this is why I didn't want to do this tonight, because I knew I was going to lose it. I just wanted to come on and thank you guys for being there. And for... I don't deserve you guys. And I know this makes me look like a nutcase. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. People judge me, and they say mean, hurtful things. They don't know us. They base everything on what they see in this little frame. Anyway, I'm here now because I have to get some sleep. We can't afford to drive back and forth every day. I can't do it. Not that I wouldn't. It's just not possible, you know. Uh, so my kids are coming tomorrow, as far as I know, for Thanksgiving. And she's in the hospital. I guess I better go. Just know I love each and every one of you. I really do. It's not just something a YouTuber says to get likes and comments. I really do care about you guys. And I know you care about me. That's why I even said anything. I know the Lord's got this. I know, I understand. But on the flesh side, I'm weak. There's so many things I want to say, but I can't. I just can't find the words. This has been going on for like 5 years now. And it's just getting worse. I don't have much time to do much of anything. But but I'm not going to turn my back on my wife. But she's getting better for now. But uh, she so wanted to be home. She didn't want to spend Thanksgiving in the hospital. She wanted to be here for her grandkids. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lose it. But anyway, things are looking on the up and up for now. Uh, Maybe, I guess, he thinks it's going to be about 3 days or 4 days, because he said that the way it works with the blood clot is she's a level 1 and she has to be a level 2 stage before she can come home. They're giving her heparin right now, and another doctor came in. Boy, it's hard not to get this all confused because there's been at least 3 to 4 doctors in there that I remember, all doing different things. And there's a wound care person is supposed to be coming in tomorrow because what she's got on her legs, they don't know what it is. So, but this too shall pass. The only thing that keeps me going is my faith in the Lord Jesus Christ and the love, support, and prayers from you guys. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I really don't. That's why when I did my video the other day, I started to lose it again. It's because you guys don't really even know. I don't think you can understand how much I love you guys. It's like, how do I put it in words? I just don't know how. I feel a heart connection with every one of you, and I appreciate y'all so much. And I don't wish this condition on anybody. The horrible things that you wouldn't understand that I've seen her go through. And for a man, you feel so awful when you can't fix her. That's what a guy does. We fix things. It's like we've been married 35 years, but I've known her most of my life. Because we started out as friends first. Now we're supposed to get a whole bunch of rain tonight. I can hear it's raining out there. I hear it hitting the air conditioner now. Oh, hi, June. I didn't see you. I know you do, June. And I do so much appreciate all of you. And I don't know how to put it into words. Hi, Owen. Hi, everybody else that's out there. I've seen them go by, but they were going too fast. FDL Seeker, hi. Welcome to my channel. Oh, people, You don't have to send me money. I didn't tell you this to get money. Don't do that. I can't pay this stuff back, so please don't. Just pray for me and my wife. That means more to me than anything else. Uh, the Lord knows if you give me anything, I'll be accused of something else. So I don't want that either. So I think I'm gonna cut this short, and I'm gonna go get me a shower and try to get some sleep tonight. Cause the last 2 days, well, more than 2 days, but that I can remember, the last 2 days I've slept about 2 hours a day. So can't function on that. I feel kind of like a zombie right now, and that's probably why I'm so woo right now. But don't know how to tell you any more than I have. Maybe when I'm more awake. But I know you do, Owen. And I know all of you do. I'm not gonna beg you for likes, comments, subscriptions, all that anymore. I don't care anymore. It's just I'm just me, you know. You like it, you like it. You don't. I don't care. Well, I care, but you know what I mean. It's like I wanted my channel to go where um, I could make an income for us, but thanks to a certain somebody that I'm not positive on who it was, but I got a very good idea who it was. That was pretty much destroyed. Hi, Susan. Irene Rex's money. Thank you. Oh, you sent gas money. You didn't have to do that, hon. But thank you anyway. Yeah. So she'll be there all day tomorrow, and I'll be here um, because of that situation. Oh, the last time she was in, I went down to the hospital cafeteria. Well, at this time, I didn't know that they were going to give me meals too. So I went down there and spent the last money I had to get something to eat. For 2 pieces of bacon, some scrambled eggs, and I think I had like 4 or 5 sausage links. It's like $12. So you got to be out of your mind. And hospital food is not the greatest food in the first place. But I went back up to the room and I told my wife, I said, now I know why I don't go down there. Man, the cafeteria in this hospital is really nice. I mean, it's set up like a kind of like a buffet type, but they have all kinds of stuff. But it's really expensive. They charge you for each piece of bacon. I mean, jeez, bacon's like what, the thickness of a sliver? I mean, ridiculous. Yeah, the the hospital that she's in, the cafeteria never used to be like that, but now they got a lot of stuff in there. Digo Crochet, yep, he never leaves us. He's always with us. Okay, bud. Maybe by talking to you guys will help me sleep tonight too. You have no idea. The night that I was in ER, they had these cell phone blocking things up there. I wanted to do a live stream right from the room, but I couldn't get internet. They even shut my cell service off. I had nothing. And my sister came in because I thought maybe it was just me. But my sister came in and it was doing it intermittently to her too. But when someone would open the door to the room, we'd get signal for like a few seconds. Okay, but I'm gonna let you all go. Hopefully, I didn't scare you away too much with my being all swampy face and everything. But I had to come on and say something. Thank you, Gomez, if you're out there. Um, she said that I should come on and instead of going through everybody else, um, tell you myself what was going on. Now I did want to, I tried to, but they kept what chopping my cell service in the ER part of the hospital. And at that time, I wasn't going to go wandering off to a different part of the hospital. At that time, I could have done it tonight, but my nephew was there and I was visiting with him, and I don't really think he wanted to be on camera. So, with that said, I want to say, like I always say, whatever you do in life, make a difference. And you guys, you did make a difference in my life, in my wife's life. I appreciate every one of you guys. It's not over yet, but it is what it is, and we're going to keep going. I'm standing on my faith. I would never turn my back on God for anything. You couldn't pay me enough to do it. I wouldn't do it. So I'll let you all go back to your night. I know it's got to be getting late now. I don't know what time it is. Can't see the time on my phone. It's got to be getting late. So thanks, Bud. Love you too. I love each and every one of you guys out here. And if anything changes, I'll try to get on and update it. Hi, Gomez. Love you too, Owen. I love you all so very much. Good night, Digo Crochet. Yep. So, I let you go till next time. God's got this, people. It's just when your heart's being tugged on like that, it's kind of hard not to leak a little bit. At least for me, it is. I'm sorry. I've always been that way. Oh, my children could attest to that, and they'll be here tomorrow. Oh, I saw Life with Linda go flying by. Hi, Linda. I hope you're doing well. So, good night, y'all. Until next time, I love you guys. I really, really do love you guys. Bye now. Oh, and share this out to anybody you know that was praying and stuff, so that they can have a heads up too. If you would, please. Thank you. Bye now.